in Chicago. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Chicago Bears. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Frank Gore, the veteran who sits 3rd all-time in rush yards. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Saints.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
On the carry.
Now it's 2nd and 9.
Brought down by Von Bell. A gain of a yard. Brings up.
Here's Jackson to throw.
At the 20.
Eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a give, right side. Carson. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. It's a gain of 9. 1st down, New Orleans. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb, because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one goes for 30 yards.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this 1st drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run with Carson. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Chris Carson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Mauschka with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble of bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Darnold. Amendola's got it, complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd and 1, Darnold. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Chicago Bears.
Just enough to get the first down there with a 1-yard pickup. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Malik Hooker. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Darnold. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Will Fuller with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Game at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 23-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. On the completion, Frank Gore. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Gain of 15.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. Throwing deep for Galladay. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the Pro Bowler, was his intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And there shouldn't be any surprise at all when we watch him flash his arm. Easy motion, easy action, and that ball flies downfield.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. Dancing to his left. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 32-yard line. That one covers 29 yards, first down. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Saints first down.
7-7, our score after one.
The score tied 7-7.
They'll run on first down. It's Carson. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Tackled by Undamaged.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing a shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Frank Gore, the ball carrier.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Jackson. It's caught by Davis. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Well, that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display. Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
2nd down and 3. Here's Darnold. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. To throw is Darnold. Got a man, it's Amendola. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Darnold on 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down.
The defensive line made pretty easy work of the offensive line that time.
And people get tired of the cliche that the battle is won in the trenches. But it's a cliche because it's true. And how about the battle right there? One on the edge, and the ball carrier did not benefit.
Play action. It's Darnold. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there, good for a Saints 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
On second down now, it's Carson. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
On the carry.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And yes, complete to the tight end, McDonald. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Jackson from the shotgun. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work. I can remember a game here in Chicago a few years back. It was so blustery that Robbie Gould tried a field goal and just about kicked it out of bounds. Once that wind starts coming in off Lake Michigan, it can cause havoc in the kicking game.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Danny Amendola, that was the intended target, and it's second down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
He's letting this one go for Fuller. This is intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Looking downfield for Jones. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
And Darnold got to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted by the Saints. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. On the ground, this is Kamara. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
There on the tackle.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. At the Saints' 25.
Darnold. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Will Fuller with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Bears have taken the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Throwing deep for Galladay. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And he takes this all the way down to the Bears' 31-yard line. A big play there on the option. 41 yards on the ground. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They go play action with Jackson. Forced out to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
Loss of 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
So still 14 yards to go. 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the Bears. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're trying.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
I tell you, you don't have press conferences when you sign guys like this. But he's been a real difference maker so far. That's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster, you're going to be all right.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A shotgun snap for Darnold. Got a man. It's the rookie Jerry Jeudy. And down to the 11. A big play there on the catch and run, and even 60 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy is nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
A 26-yard attempt.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Being chased out left. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open. True. So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Saints' 29-yard line.
Glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Again, it's Kamara. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at
officially nothing on that one, no gain. So they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Two runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Darnold from the gun, going for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now it's Carson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a pickup of 13.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Flush to his right. Caught by his tight end, Wesco. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They go play action now. Jackson rolling to his right. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. This is Carson. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Now Jackson on first down, escaping the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Jackson.
When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Yeah, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A first down throw, Darnold. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Will Fuller, 41 yards as the Bears push further out in front.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Makes the score Bears 23, Saints 7. Fairbairn set.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now this pass to Vance McDonald complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down, Saints.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he's into the clear. The 40, the 20, 10, touchdown, Chicago. Alvin Kamara, 92 yards, and the Bears will extend their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
You break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
You know, can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this carries into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Kenny Golladay, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit.
For the 2-point conversion.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They run it again with Kamara. And some space here. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll have another first down and more. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Alvin Kamara with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far.
Kaimi Fairbairn set.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Another throw for Galladay. This one complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Gain on the play.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Jackson now. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Bears take